Hello everyone. I have another interesting endgame study here. This is taken from a real game played between Kovalenko and Bondarenko in 1974. The game was played in Riga, and here you can see that White is up a whole rook, but this pawn this pawn is threatening to queen, and White king is also in a very dangerous position. That he has no squares, and black is also threatening checkmate. So white has to be very careful to prevent queening and also to prevent checkmate. Uh, so let's see how it goes. So white starts with. Let me just remove this. Yeah. So white starts with rook d3 check, king c6, and rook d1. So both stopping the queening and also the checkmate. So rook b1, white cannot accept because if he exchanges, black gets a queen and wins the game. So rook g1, rook b2 to protecting the pawn. If rook b8, then rook f1. So if rook b8 trying to threaten checkmate this direction, then simply rook f1, and black hasn't made any progress. So rook g1, rook b2, and then a6 and king b6. You can also try king c5 instead of king b6, but rook c1, rook b1, and then rook a5 check, king c6, and then rook g1 again. So black cannot make progress with king c5. So after a6, king b6, and then rook f1 was played. The engine gives rook a3. The engine gives this line: rook a3, king c5, rook a5 check, king c4, rook e5, rook b1, and then rook a5. So at least white won one pawn, and then it can come again. The rook can come again here, get the e7 pawn, and then queen. Or maybe start pushing this pawn, and then it's over. So the rook a3 was a missed chance from white. After king b6, rook a3 is the move. Uh, Sorry, after rook f1, instead of rook f1, you should have played rook f3, come to the d3 square, and then or rook a5. Anyways, so after king b6, he played rook f1 and then rook b1. Again, king c5 doesn't help. If you go king c5, then king g1, king d4, rook c1, rook b1 check, rook b1, and then c5 check, and there is no way to prevent checkmate. Black has to go rook b4, and then it's mate. So after rook b1, king c5 doesn't work. And next, after rook b1, king g1, rook b2, and then starts the sliding to the left, rook e1, rook b1, king f1. So the king and the rook are sliding to the left slowly. Rook b2, rook d1, rook b1, king e1. Notice the position of this pawn prevents the king from coming over. So this pawn controls the very important this square. So the king cannot chase this rook. So this pawn is very important. So after king e1, rook b2, rook c1, rook b1, king d1, rook b2, rook a3, rook d2, king e1, rook b2, rook d3. Now he gets the rook a3 d3 maneuver. King c6, rook d1, king c5, rook d5 check, king c6, and rook b5, and black resigns. You have to capture the rook. So you have to capture, and this is winning for white. None of these pawns can move. The only threat is this pawn. White will bring the king to a1, and then the rook is a free beast. It will gobble up all the pawns. So let's go to the starting position. So this is the starting position. Kovalenko played rook d3, then king c6, rook d1, rook b1. Now very important, rook g1, rook b2, and a6, king b6, and rook f1, rook b1 and king g1, rook b2, rook e1, rook b1, king f1, rook b2, rook d1, rook b1, king e1, rook b2, rook c1, rook b1, king d1, rook b2, and white has improved his position. Rook d2, king e1, rook b2, rook d3, king c6, rook d1, king c5, rook d5, king c6, and rook b5. Rook into b5, c into b5, king into b5, rook a1, king into a6, and black resigns.